Hey, everybody. Welcome to the February 2026 meeting of the Greater Philadelphia Mac Admins. Joining you remotely from Zoom, from the land of Philadelphia. Have a pretty small deck today, but we'll leave plenty of time for some discussions at the end, which will not be recorded. So if you're not here, sorry, you'll miss out on that, but it'll just give you incentive to come to the next meeting. So here's our quick agenda. As usual, we'll talk about the latest OS, the previous OSs, and then our items of interest and conferences, and then there's an open discussion there. So, what is new with the OSs? Well, macOS Tahoe 26.3 came out recently. I believe it was last week. It's very important security fixes. So, according to SOFA, but also Apple's own documentation, it addresses three vulnerabilities that are being exploited in the wild. So, get those patches in immediately. This also goes to, I don't think these criticals are for iOS no, they are for iOS as well. There are several that are related to iOS as well. So patch your estates, everybody. Mac OS Tahoe 26.3 also patches roughly 75 or 57 CVEs. And then there are links for release notes and enterprise release notes. There's nothing major in the enterprise release for 26.3 this time around. But you should all be testing with Appleseed. I'll just leave it at that.
We can talk about that later.
Yeah. Next up, our previous OSs, macOS Sequoia 15.7.4 and Sonoma 14.8.4. Wow, 14.8.4. That's some weird number. And as per usual, Apple just releases these with their security updates, bug fixes. There are your links for that. So if you're still running these, please get those patched as well. No feature updates in these, of course. All right. So now the fun part, items of interest. Went a little crazy with some of the items here all over the board. So Apple introduced Apple Creator Studio subscription. This encompasses a subscription for the iWork suite, which was the reason why we had some technical difficulties today. I opened up our deck in the latest version of Keynote 15.1, and it caused any changes I made, because it's a shared Keynote, caused Mike to not be able to open them. So pro tip, if you open up a deck and share it with somebody, and then you try to open it in an old version, it won't work. So sorry about that, Mike. And actually, I'll say the Creator Studio, the new versions of Keynote Pages and Numbers, they will work. They're free. They're still the same, apps that you would normally have, except that they have these extra AI features and other things, like I believe there's themes and stuff like that. But the Creator Studio also includes things like Final Cut and Logic and all the professional apps. I believe what's the Pixelmator? Pixelmator Pro is also in there. So if you are a university, that's really enticing, because you can pay a fee for all those apps instead of buying them. But if you are somebody like, me, who only uses the iWork suite, I'm not paying for it. Sorry, Apple. I'm just going to use the freebie features. But there's probably a lot of people out there that would need this, but yeah, maybe we'll show off some of it later. OpenClaw. I'll be honest, I don't know too much about this. I wanted to add it because I think it's very important. There's a lot of chatter about it, but it is essentially, the way I found out is the way I'm summarizing it is, it's the AI that does things. It actively is lives on your machine and does work for you, like things like email, checking email messages, things like that. I don't know if anybody on here has knows more about it and wants to speak about it. But it seems like it's a very important thing to read about, especially if you're into AI or security and privacy.
Lots of blocking happening over here. So,
yeah.
The ban hammer has been dropped.
I think the interesting thing about it is that Mac Minis have been targeted as a primary driver of OpenClaw. So I think for it being very cheap to run, and maybe a couple other reasons, I forget.
Yeah. It seems really powerful, but I I will admit that I'm probably not the target for this at the moment, and I'll probably have to read a lot more about it. I'll just YOLO it on my daily driver. Okay. The Macmins Foundation also has the Charles S. Edge Jr. Speaker Grant applications up. This will be for for PSU Macmins. They're open until March 30th. So basically, you go to that link there. You can see there's a small Google form that you would fill out essentially. That's and you would want to. Oh, come on. There's a small Google form that you fill out, and you will get graded, and then if you get picked, you'll get $2,500 block grant to Penn State and a free ticket and a speaking engagement there, which is kind of cool. So especially first time speakers, this is what we're looking for. So click that link and go there. So yeah. There we go. Well, we have Tom on the call, but I actually put this in here because I thought it was a very important thing. Tom Bridge is retired from the Macmins Foundation Board. I will say thank you for everything, Tom, that you've done for the board, the community, the Macmins, everything as a whole. So I don't know if you want to say anything, put you on the spot there.
Freedom! That's awesome. This community is a pleasure to serve and amazing to work with, and this seemed like the perfect time. There are all sorts of amazing people getting involved with leadership and the foundation on a day-to-day basis. It's really important that we have a rotating crew so that people can take breaks. It's been very interesting. I have not known what to do on my weekends now that I don't have board meetings and other committee meetings and other things like that. So there you go.
Well, you are sorely missed, Bob. Obviously, you're not far away, so we could always bug you when we need you. So, but and personally, I just want to say thank you for the mentorship you've given me. For those who don't know, well, everybody here knows I'm on the board, but I also taken over the fundraising committee, basically from Tom. He laid a lot of groundwork, and it was very easy to just pick up where he left off. So, thank you very much for that, Tom.
And John, can I just add that for Tom, it's 10 years with the podcast.
Woo!
Yeah.
Awesome.
It'll be 10 years ago at Macaduck, Charles Edge cornered me and Marcus and said, we should do a podcast. And then there were shots, and we had to say yes because you always do sober what you said you'd do drunk. So, I was going to say we will celebrate 10 years of episodes in the middle of next month.
Love it. How many episodes are you up to right now?
I think we've recorded 452.
Wow. All right. Very cool. Well, congrats on that too. That's quite awesome. So all right. More items of interest. I don't know if people are aware of this one. This is Mace, M-A-C-E. This is a product, a free open source product that has been developed by, oh my goodness, who is doing this? It's Cody Keats. It is the macOS Advanced Compliance Editor. Has a really nice, cute little icon of a can of mace. But essentially, this is the GUI front end, unofficial GUI front end for the macOS Security Compliance Project version 2.0, which it will be, which is currently in development. If you go to the macOS Security Compliance page and check on the 2.0 branch, there's a lot coming. It's going to be a big update, including things like we're doing where you can build it in a Docker container, so you don't even have to touch your own system to build everything. One branch to rule them all, and hopefully, if all goes well, we'll be presenting on it at some conferences coming up soon. So yeah, Mace is really cool. Cody did such a wonderful job on this thing, and it is just getting better and better and better. So thank you, Cody, for that one. And if you're using MSCP when 2.0 comes out, please check it. Actually, check it out now. We need people to test, so please check it out. And I wanted to add this in here because just something random. Apple announced new AirTags. It's been that long since we've met. But Apple announced new AirTags that have like longer battery life, longer distance, things like that. So if you're in the market for more tracking devices, AirTag 2, I don't know if they have a name. I think they just call it the new AirTags or something. Check them out. I'll probably be getting some. I love my AirTags. I put them all over my vehicles and myself. and it's great when I lose my keys. Conferences. Got a nice long list here. MacDuck, April 21st through 22nd. Registration is open now. The call for speakers is done, but the registration is still open. This is in the Brighton Dome. So yes, register for that if you are going to be in the UK. Mac DevOps YVR, June 25th, 26th. Call for proposals is open. And this year it's in Montreal. So Philly folks, it is definitely closer than where it used to be. So yeah. As Tom said, he will be at MacDuck, and then I believe some other Mac Mints Foundation folks will be. I'm trying to finagle my way there through work, but we'll see. Mac DevOps YVR, I believe we'll try to have a showing there as well. Never been to that one. Oh God, close this. ESU Mac Mins, our local-ish conference, July 7th through 10th. Call for proposals is open. There's a line that was moved, but today, actually, yeah, today it's the 19th. Oh, it closed on the 17th. I'm sorry, my dates were wrong. Thank you, Mike. But the call for workshop proposals ended on the 17th. I got my dates mixed up, so it was originally in there. But yes, the call for regular proposals for speaking is open. And if you are a first-time speaker, or if you want to try to be a speaker, apply for that Charles S. Edge speaker grant. Chances are always good to get it. We have a big community until you realize it's not as big as some. A new conference was announced, April 30th, the Mac Admins Europe conference. This is a day-long conference. Registration's open. They do not have a speaker list up yet, but they are selling tickets. So if you are watching this and you're in Europe, or if you are in Philly and want to go to Europe, check out the new conference. This was just announced fairly recently, I think a couple weeks ago. Brainchild of Tom. Do you know who the names? I can't recall who it is off the top of my head.
It's Misha Vanderbent and
Misha.
Armin Briegel. And
Thank you
they
very
are
much.
meeting
Yeah.
in Leiden, which happens to be Armin's hometown.
Heck yeah. Netherlands.
Convenient
So
for Armin. Convenient for
be
Armin.
very cool. Yep. Be very cool. And then, of course, JNUC, September 23rd through 25th. Registration's already open. It is in Kansas City, Missouri this year. They also have announced their next few years locations as well. If you find it on their website somewhere, I believe one of them is going to be in Washington, D.C. in a couple of years.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, and then there's
Oh.
another one. I can't remember where they all are. But yeah, Kansas City might be cool. Get some barbecue. All right. With that is the end of our recorded official deck, where we will normally stop here, the recording, and move to our Q&A, essentially. So I'm going to stop the share there. Move to our open